Hello, hello. Oh my word, we almost didn't make it to me. Let me check my audio here and make sure I'm good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh my word. I am so excited today to share this content with you. Today we're talking about really four things that you have, you must have. You cannot go without these things in order to thrive in your business, right? Create, sell, thrive. That's what we talk about here. And in 2024, my theme that I want for you is I want for you to soar in 2024. What does this mean? This means I want you to reach whatever goal it is that you want to achieve. I always talk about how the goal you want is at the summit. And everything that we carry in our backpacks, we have to have all the right stuff as hikers climbing the mountain to the summit. We have to have all the right stuff, the gear in our backpacks that are going to help us get to the summit. We're going to run into trail blockers along the way, all those challenges and obstacles that we face. That's all part of it. We can't expect this journey to be super smooth and easy. It's just not the nature of accomplishing a big goal. When we accomplish a big goal, there are going to be challenges and obstacles that come with it. If we have the right gear in our backpacks as we're climbing and hiking that trail to the summit, it is going to make our lives so much easier. We're going to be able to get through those trail blockers and challenges really with ease and even avoid a lot of them, because a lot of those trail blockers happen when we don't have the right gear in our pack. That's where we're going today. So say hello as you're here. I realize this is not our regular time. So thank you if you have shown up here. Honestly, my internet went out for a little bit. So I'm so glad that we made it back and I cannot wait to share this content with you. Let's dig in right away. Two things. We're going to talk about the four things that you must have in your business. I also have a special opportunity that I am going to announce and invite you to. I can't wait to share this with you. It's going to be with my business partners. So it's not just me. You won't have to listen to me the whole time at this event, but you are going to be getting everything you need, a complete breakdown of everything you need to be able to make really clear, concise offers that convert. That is what I'm going to be talking about later. And I'll tell you how you can get to be able to join us at that opportunity. And it's going to be free. Amazing, amazing. All right, here it goes. Here it goes. Here's what I want to tell you. First of all, I wish I had had this information when I started. When I started my business, it was several years ago. And, I had been doing what I'm doing now for years, but not as a formal business. So when I decided to take this and make it to masses, right? Where I'm like, I'm going to let everyone know that this is what I do, and I'm going to share it in Facebook, and I'm going to really decide to take this and make it a business. I've been successful, and now I've helped now we're at about 6,000 entrepreneurs who are building their online businesses, helping them double, triple, even 10 times their income so that they can have the life that they want. And I am so grateful and thankful to have been able to do that. And 2023 was just another bonus year when it came to that. Hello, I have a Facebook user here. I'm not sure who that is, but thank you for being here. And as I was growing the business, I wish I had had this information. This is the information I'm going to share with you today. It is going to save you loads of time, really, no matter where you're at in your business, whether you are just starting your business, or maybe you've been in your business for a while, but you're not meeting your goals exactly the way you want. Or maybe you've done really well in this last year, but you are ready to scale. You want to have more. You want to achieve more in 2024. Sorry, my eyes are watering. This is going to help you do that. Chances are, if you have not reached your goals, you are missing one of these four things. It always comes down to these four things. When you have these mastered, and there are different elements underneath them, we'll talk about that at another time. But when you have these four things mastered, you are unstoppable and you can achieve any vision, any dream. You can have any business you've ever wanted. So that is why I want to share this with you. So here they are. We're going to dig in right now. Number one, the first thing you have to have right in your business is an offer. You have to have the right offer, and you have to have that offer really thought out, clarified, organized, so that when you deliver it, when you hand it over to your clients, they can actually get results. So, who is that offer best suited for? What is your gift? What are you really good at? What can you help people with? How can you package that in an offer that makes sense and can bring transformation to your clients? You have to have a really tight, concise, well thought out offer. Number one. I did it the wrong way. In the past, I was looking for who I wanted to share my content with, but I didn't have my offer well thought out. That was backwards. Start with your offer. Make sure that you have that nailed down. If that's something you need help with, I can help you with that. That is one of my favorite things to do. You know, a lot of times you get in there and when you're too close to it, things are just really muddy and you can't really figure out how to define things and break things out to organize it. If you need help with that, let me know. But number one, you need to have a really tight, irresistible offer. Number two, you need to have marketing. You have to be able to market that offer. You have to be able to know how to get that out in front of people, right? Is in order to market your product, that means you have to have your messaging honed. You have to know how to create content that's going to attract your client. You have to know marketing. So the next step in that, number three, is once you have your offer and your marketing down, you have to have leads. Leads. You cannot get anywhere you want to go unless you have people in front of you. And that number needs to constantly be growing. When you look at the industry standards and you realize that basically anywhere from 3 to 10% is a really good sales ratio, meaning, conversion ratio. And you think about the number of people you need to be in front of in order to sell your product and able to convert and close those offers to the right people who are ready to buy at that moment. That means you need to be in front of a lot of people. You have to be consistently growing your leads. That means getting in front of people. That means your marketing has to be correct, right? That means your offer has to be correct for that audience. And number four, very briefly, the number of sales you have really comes down to the number of conversations you're having per month, per week, per day. Well, what do I mean by conversations? This is the actual connection and engagement that you have with your prospective buyer. Who are these people that can use what you have? And how do you connect with them? How do you talk to them? How do you make sure that you deliver content that shows them that you are the solution to whatever problem it is that they're having? You have the solution. That is your offer. Help, I need an offer. I see that. I totally get that. If that's you, let me know. I can't see who that is. I'm so sorry. I can't see the person's name. I'll see this after and I'll reach out to you. If that is your situation, maybe you have all the other things in place, maybe you have a solid offer. Maybe you actually you have your messaging really refined and you know how to speak to the right person. Maybe you've got all that, but then when it comes down to it, you're not really connecting with all the people that you're attracting with. You're not basically leading them down the sales to the path. Hey, Jennifer, good to see you. I'll definitely be able to help you with that. Be able to have those conversations that actually lead to closing sales. And that's about knowing how to have those conversations. How do you open those conversations? How do you transition those conversations to, hey, I think I can help you. Would you be interested? Here's what we have for you. Does that look like something that would help you? Tell me more about your challenges. You have to be able to know how to have those conversations, especially because let's be real, we want to be able to sell high ticket products. Most of us are not, we'll just use Walmart as an example, right? We're not a big box store. So we're not selling lots of things at low volume to get our income. That's not who we are. We only have so much time and so much energy. We're selling ourselves, not just, food and and beauty products and produce and all the things that people come to for a big, but you have a highly specialized product, which means you need to be selling that at a higher price point. It has a higher value. To be able to have someone say, yep, I'm ready. Here's my $3,000. Here's my $5,000. Here's my $1,200. Whatever that is that you are wanting to close that deal, you've got to have some conversations. Now, those conversations don't always have to be face to face in a Zoom. You can have those conversations also through DMs, through emails, there are different ways to have conversations, but you have to know how to do that. So here's your bonus for today. Along with those 4 things we talked about, you have to have an offer. You have to know how to market. You have to be able to consistently be getting leads, and you have to be able to have sales conversations that you can convert. Here's what you need. Here are the 4 things you need to make those 4 things we just talked about happen. You can't make those 4 things happen without these 4 things. So it's a bonus. It's a double today. Here's what you need. You have to have strategies. You have to have the right strategies to be able to do all of those things I just talked about. In order to be able to market correctly, in order to be able to get those leads, you have to have a really tight strategy for doing all of those those processes we just talked about. After you have the strategies down, you need to be able to have some systems that can help you save time, that can streamline all of the tasks and work that it goes on behind the scenes to make all these things happen. When it comes to marketing, that's all about creating content. Well, do you have a really efficient system for creating your content, for getting your content out there? Once you create it, do you have a system for getting it out there in front of people? Do you know how to be able to be in all the places, all the right places at the same time? Building marketing channels. Yeah, it's great to have one marketing channel, but the truth is, once you want to scale and you want to maximize your opportunities to sell, you have to be everywhere. Do you have systems that'll help you do that? Here's the next thing. Number 3, do you have tools that help you make your systems and your strategies run? Because tools are what makes us efficient. Tools are what makes things easier, that helps us leverage our time, leverage our energy. And then on top of all those things, this is the last one. And this takes a little more time. Learning a tool, building a systems, those are all really clear, concise, step-by-step things. All you do is you follow a formula, you set it up, and you go. I love systems and tools. I think by now. That's part of what I'm going to offer you here at the end, an opportunity to be able to mess around with a free tool. But the last thing you need, the thing that takes a little more time, a little more nuance, is skills. Because we can have the systems and we can have the strategies and we can have tools, but unless we have the skills to be able to use all those things properly, properly, to be able to have good conversations, really good quality conversations that lead people down the path, that help them realize, oh, yeah, you're right. I am missing that. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. If you don't know how to have those conversations that, ring the light bulbs or the bells for people, ding, 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 where they're like, oh my gosh, I get it. That's exactly what I need. And you're the person who's helped them have that realization. Those are the skills. The skills. It takes skills to be able to do that. If you have these things, you're going to have whatever you are dreaming of in your business. And that is what I want for you. Because ultimately, what you can produce, what your business can produce for you, whatever is, can bring you whatever dream you want. I would love to know what your dreams are. I would love to help you achieve those dreams. That's what I love doing here every week with you inside our high ticket offers. All right. So here's the last part of this. The last part. Thank you for those of you who are hanging in there. By the way, if you aren't being able to watch this live, which I know most of you probably aren't, especially today since I am not on schedule, hit hashtag replay so that I know that you were able to receive and hear this content. And here's what I want to make the big announcement. We are having an upcoming workshop, basically a workshop. Going to be, I think it's 2 days, 1 day or 2 days. Shoot, I don't even have those details. That's how new this little guy is. January 18th. I believe January 18th and 19th, 2 days. I will clarify the times. I'll get all the details for you. But if this sounds interesting to you, let me know now so I can be sure to share all that with you. If you want to learn how to make and build a really powerful craft and irresistible offer, we are going to be doing a workshop that is going to help you do just that. It's actually going to be with my business partner, so it's going to be over in another group. But if you want the invitation to be able to attend that, I want you to let me know by saying hashtag offer. I will be sure to reach out to you and give you all the details so you can attend. In the meantime, mark January 18th and 19th off on your calendars. I will clarify the times so I can get back with you. I would love to have you there with me. I'm going to be there, part of the group. I'll be there the whole time during the training with you, be able to answer any extra questions you have, maybe outside of what we actually do there in the workshop. I would love to be basically your concierge and help you through that. So let me know, hashtag offer, if you want more information on that. Of course, there's no obligation. So if you're like, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, I just want more info, let me know, hashtag offer, and I'll be reaching out to you in the next week to give you all those details. I'll also be posting more about this here inside the group on my personal profile on the business page. So you'll have lots of other opportunities to be able to find out and make sure that you can attend. Hey, Jennifer, thanks for being here live today. Offer, hashtag offer. I've got you covered, and I will be reaching out to you. Happy New Year, you guys. Can you believe it's the first week of January? I can't wait. This is going to be an amazing year, you guys. I am so excited. I can feel the energy. I want to share that with you, and I want to move you forward. All right, take care.